A Russian politician turned Kremlin dissident has been targeted by Vladimir Putin's drones at his home in Ukraine. News.com has learned that 48-year-old Ilya Ponomarev's house outside the capital, Kyiv, was attacked 2 nights in a row, the most recent of which left him alive but with shrapnel wounds. The first incident comprised 3 drones which were all shot down between 50 and 100 meters from the house on the night of July 31st. This attack is believed to have only caused minor property damage. The second and most recent transpired on August 1st, when an attacking UAV made contact with Ponomarev's house and inflicted minor injuries on the former Duma member. Photos posted by Ponomarev depict him with blood running down his face and chest. He has since commented on the incident, noting that this was not Russia's first attempt on his life. Today seems to be my second birthday. The 5th attack attempt was the most unconventional and the most successful and difficult to defend against. But to hell with them. Ponomarev has since been placed under the state's protection while local and regional police probe the matter. The politician's first move against his former master came in the form of a rebellion against Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014. He was the only Russian parliamentarian, out of 450, to vote against the decision. 2 years later he was relieved of his powers. Reports indicate that he then moved to the United States and in 2019 was granted citizenship in Ukraine. In 2022, when Russia started its war on Ukraine, he joined the country's territorial defense forces while calling on his former countrymen to take up arms against their government. He also threw in with a group of Russians, the Freedom of Russia Legion, fighting on the side of Ukraine. In a 2022 interview with the local Obozervatel news outlet, he discussed the possibility of a Vladimir Putin coup. At the time, the world saw little of the authoritarian and assumed he was in hiding. Ponomarev believed otherwise. I have some skepticism about the fact that he is in the bunker. For one simple reason, because a bunker is not only security, it is also a prison. If Putin is in a bunker, it is security for external influence, but for internal influence, it makes the possibility of a palace cope many times easier. In this case, it is enough to give a command to the guards, Ponomarev explained. The dissident's stance on Moscow, its war in Ukraine, and Putin earned him a place on his former country's list of designated terrorists and extremists in 2023, and in 2024, he was charged with treason in absentia. Assassination of former citizens and henchmen is a well-used tactic in the Kremlin's playbook. Maxim Kuzmanov, a pilot who defected with his helicopter to Ukraine in August 2023, was another to bear the brunt of such treatment. On February 13, 2024, his body was found in the parking garage of an apartment building in Spain where he had succumbed to a bullet wound.